Hello, everybody, or anybody who's going to stop and watch. This is my first video, and the reason I've decided to do a YouTube video is because, and actually, I've called it Sweet 60s because I was inspired by the fact that when I was 16 and was thinking of Sweet 16, I could never look ahead and know that being in your 60s would be so much fun. Do you know, all I want to do is talk. I'm probably not even going to edit this video. I just want to talk with anyone who's interested in approaching my age or in your 50s or 60s, because I'd love to hear from other people. But it's like an awakening. There's certain changes in my life, and I know you've seen tons of going grey videos, so I'm not really gonna, but I did start to go grey, 5 months ago. And like a lot of other people, it just started a journey of awakening. I've started to think about my life. What do I want out of the last decades, of my life? And I'm starting to achieve certain things. I've made life changes. I've started to hold a Keep Fit class in my area that I live, where a lot of people in their 50s and 60s are coming to the classes, and a few young people as well. I've changed my diet, I've cut out alcohol, and, I'm just on this journey to try and preserve my body the best I can, because I can't really say that I was one of those people who particularly took care with my skin. I moved to Ethiopia from the UK. I was out for hours gardening. Didn't particularly think about my skin or wear sunscreen or anything. So it's sort of paying the price a little bit now, but I'm trying to, you can't ever reverse things, but I'm just trying to make the best of myself that I can now. So I'd really, really love to hear from other people as well who are in these stages of life and how you feel. What are you doing to get the most out of our 60s, 70s, and maybe some of us 80s, and you know, so just loving it. So actually, yeah, I mean, talking about my hair, I'm just discovering how to style it, and I'm going cold turkey, just growing it out. I have cut it pretty short to what it was because I'm a very impatient person. But do you know, what a relief. What a relief. There's so many other people that I've been watching on video, and they say they can't believe how they can actually take the cold turkey, because I, like many others, as soon as I saw the grey, I'd be running to the hairdressers, and getting it coloured out. And now I can't believe I'm just walking down the road with my grey hair, loving it, and I'm sure in some ways it's probably a little bit easier for me because I do live in a place in Africa that, I'm in Ethiopia, and it's quite natural, so I'm sure people who are living in the middle of LA or New York or some parts of England might be finding it a little bit harder. But as for here, you know, society's sort of more natural, like that. So I'm enjoying every minute of it. So this is just a short video as an introduction, and I'd love to show you a little bit of my life as well, as a person from the UK living in Ethiopia. I'd love to share some of the things, like, you know, there are some things that are a little bit different. Like for instance, in the West, even in your 50s and 60s, you used to go into the salons, and I can honestly say I am always the oldest person in the salon. I just don't, and if there's any Ethiopians watching, I'd love to know where all the people in the 50s and 60s go to get their hair done, or do they just stop doing it because I've been going to salons here for 2 decades, and really 98% of the time I'm just completely the oldest person in there. So, I'd love to hear from Ethiopians as well, or what women in their 50s and 60s do, because I'm not stopping going to the hairdressers anyway. So, that's all I've got really to say today, just to introduce myself. And I will hope to make many videos, and I hope somebody somewhere will find it interesting. So, thank you for watching.